I have him as winning 2023 Fighter of the Year, Naoya Inoue, man, you know, out of Japan, you know, and they were talking with him, and he said that he made a comment saying that Americans are soft.
What you say? I said you soft, so what? That means something to me? Cause I said soft? Cause I said soft, so what? I said I spell it. S-O-F-capital-T, soft.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But with Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Dr. PG Emperor's Got to Get Money. Y'all know what it is, man. The doctor's in the house, back for another Engineers to the Streets episode, man. You know, the best boxing podcast out here. We just started, but we getting right, though, man. Hey, you know, I'm outside. You know, it looks like it's it's not too sunny out here. You know, I'm in Florida. It's a little wet, like it's about to rain. So, you know, it's not a gloomy day. It's just another day that God bless me to see, you know. Just the sun's not up right now. But it's perfect to get some stuff off outside and enjoy the weather. Well, I tell y'all what's on my mind, man. Today, you know, those of you that keep up with boxing, you know, there's a little news from our fighter of the year, at least my fighter of the year. I had him for fighter of the year. I have him second pound for pound after Terrence Crawford, and if I have him as winning 2023 fighter of the year, Naoya Inoue, man, you know, out of Japan, you know, and they were talking with him, and he said that he made a comment saying that Americans are soft.
What you say? I said you soft, so what? That means something to me? Cause I said soft? Cause I said soft, so what? I said I spell it. S-O-F-capital-T, soft. Huh? How you like that? What you gonna do, Claude? What you gonna do, huh?
You know what I'm saying? Soft. You know, I don't even think he put the T in that joint, man. It's soft. to be specific, he said that we don't fight with spirit. You know, the American fighters don't fight with spirit. And I know a lot of people, some people were kind of taken aback, you know. I don't have an issue with it, you know. I don't have a problem with what he said. You know, as these fighters are the ones that are in the ring, you know, and a lot of times, you know, rest in peace to Anaguchi and so many others, you know, Maxim as well, that passed away as a result of what transpired inside the ring. So I think they have a right to say what they say and what they experience, you know, reflects their experiences. You know, and I will say this, so listen very carefully. When I say I don't have a problem with it, I'm not saying that what he said was right. You know, I think people need to realize too is just take a step back and breathe and analyze the situation. And a lot of times you might not feel something is right, but that doesn't mean that you have a problem with it or that it's necessarily wrong. So I don't think what he said was right. I disagree with it. And I typically don't like any type of blanketed statements, any type of generalizations or stigmas or stereotypes. It's so funny because I made a video, go check it out, in regards to this. It's something like this, man, about the stigmas in boxing, the stigmas and prejudices and racism in boxing. You know, usually that's like one of the first signs that I know somebody is a casual by the stuff that they say in regards to fighters based on the complexion of their skin or where they're from or their culture. So, but I do have an issue though. So I don't have an issue with what Naoya Inoue said, you know, but I do have an issue with those that typically do have an issue and they're not saying anything right now, because, you know, I feel like if you don't have an issue with what Naoya Inoue said in regards to Americans, you should not have an issue with what Keith Thurman said in regards to Mexicans. You also should not have an issue with what Angel Garcia said when Danny Garcia was in regards to Asians and Indians alike, you know, or Asians, because India is in Asia, Pakistanis and Middle Easterns. You shouldn't have an issue with what they said in regards to Amir Khan and other Pakistani fighters. You also shouldn't have an issue with what Teofimo Lopez said in regards to Puerto Rican fighters, or even what B-Hop said in regards to white American fighters or white fighters as a whole. He said he would never lose to a white fighter. Then, you know, karma came back at him.
Oh, wow.
You know, when Joe Smith knocked him out the ring damn near. So if you're gonna have an issue with any one of those, then you should also have an issue with what Naoya Inoue said in regards to Americans. So like I said, when it comes to these fighters, I'm not saying what they're saying is okay. But what I'm saying is I don't have an issue with it because this is their experience, and I don't take it as personally as most people do. I really don't. I think when they talk, a lot of times, not all of them now, I know I don't like generalizing, but I think when they speak, they're speaking on their opponents that they faced in comparison to other opponents that they faced. So I don't really think that it's that bad. So I don't have an issue with what Naoya Inoue says. However, I have an issue with those that had an issue with what Teofimo Lopez said in regards to Puerto Ricans, had an issue with Thurman said in regards to Mexicans, had an issue with what Angel Garcia said in regards to Pakistani, Middle Eastern, and Asian fighters. But it's funny that Angel Garcia, I saw an interview with him, which is Danny Garcia's father. He had an issue with what with what Teofimo Lopez said in regards to Puerto Rican fighters because he's Puerto Rican. But it's like, bro, hold on now. That's kind of hypocritical. Now, I like Angel Garcia a lot, man. He's funny, he's cool, he keeps it real, keeps it funky. But at the same time, you can't do that, bro. That's very hypocritical. You know, so the hypocrisy is real. You can't be mad at Teofimo what he said because it impacts you directly and you can relate. But then make the same type of statement towards others. You know what I'm saying? When you were fighting Amir Khan, you said the same exact thing. You know, I think all this stuff, it usually takes care of itself. So, like I said, I don't really have an issue with it, man. We just got, hey, you know, now anyway, got to be careful. American fighter might get him, you know what I'm talking about? So yeah, man, y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. That was just my take on it. I don't have a problem with what Naoya Inoue said, but at the same time, I need y'all that would have gotten mad or got mad at others to keep the same energy. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Love y'all. We out. God bless. Peace.
From the hood to college, both worlds they had to meet. 6 degrees between us, so cold we're about to freeze. But we're Florida boys, hot takes, we bring the heat. We're moving the culture, the engineers to the streets.